Hey guys, and welcome back. It is Jaffmaster Flash. We are at Monte Carlo for the Monaco Grand Prix. Yet again, it has been hundredths of a second that separates either myself or a teammate or someone else. For the last 3 races now, I have been out-qualified by hundredths of a second, and it is phenomenal. So we start today's race with a 5-place grid penalty, so that means I start P6. We all know that Monaco is notoriously difficult for overtaking, but when you are faced with a situation like I was, you just have to send it, and send it I did. Yes, there are I'd say 2 questionable overtakes, but they were necessary overtakes. Otherwise, I wouldn't have finished where I did. But the car was on top form. Gearbox penalty, but such is life. Managed to get the gearbox 5 races instead of 6. Really struggling with the gearbox for some reason. Obviously, as I said, I might have to change my driving style. But halfway through the race, I started getting AMG UK problems and electronic problems, which was bizarre. But yeah, so they shall all be swapped out for Canada. Plus, we have some big upgrades coming for Canada, which I'm quite looking forward to. But Monaco, we all know how hard Monaco is. I don't know why. I think it's definitely a bogey track of mine. Definitely. I don't know whether it's because of the tight enclosed spaces. But yeah, what an awesome race we had. And it was, well, I went from dreading it to living the dream, really. It was pretty damn good, especially after the pit stop. I don't know. I don't understand. Obviously, I do understand, but what I'm trying to say is, we start qualifying on we qualify on the soft tyres for the majority of tracks. After 2 or 3 laps, in my case, the tyres just drop off a cliff, and I'm ready for a pit stop. But then we go into the mediums, and it takes me about 2 to 3 laps to get them, I don't know, warmed up to temperature. I don't know. But, yeah, and then the mediums suddenly come alive for 3 or 4 laps, and then they completely drop off the cliff for the remainder. And it's in them 4-5 lap window that I can actually get myself down the road a bit. But as you can see, are just too wide, me and a Haas car going into that turn, and then we are under the bridge and chasing down Kimi Räikkönen. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the rest of this video. Monaco was an absolute blast, and as I said, Canada, we've got some big upgrades coming, which I'm looking forward to. Should make this go a little bit faster and a little bit lighter. Hopefully none of them failed, but we shall find out. Hope you have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Please check out the links in my description, and look forward to seeing you for the next race. Peace.
You have P5, Räikkönen ahead, less than a second separate you, they're on fresh softs. Magnussen behind, the gap is less than a second, they're on fresh softs. The distance to the leader is 3.1 seconds. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens, 19 laps to go. Accumulating some wear on the AMG UK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. DRS is now enabled. will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. You are pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh softs. Magnussen is behind you. Our gap behind is 1.5 seconds. They're on old softs. Okay, gap to leader, 4.2 seconds. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 18 laps to go. The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment. Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums. We're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power on the turbo. In this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. Vettel is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 3.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Raikkonen behind. The gap to the car behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Our gap to first place is 6.0 seconds. Push now. We're boxing this lap. Coming at the end of this lap. Box, box, box. Please stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. Lewis is in for a stop. The gap behind us is 1.6 seconds. Has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre. Teammate by 5.0 seconds. We're in 10th position. Vettel is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Kubica behind, they're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 11.4 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 11 laps to go. excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. You're in 8th place. Stroll ahead. The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Vettel behind. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 10.6 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 9 laps to go. The drivers we're fighting here are Vettel and Hamilton. Pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance. P7, 7th place. Hulkenberg ahead, less than a second separate you. They're on old mediums. Stroll behind, they're on old mediums. Our gap to first place is 10.6 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 8 laps to go. first position, front of the pack. Lewis is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Leading the pack, P1, that's Lewis behind. Our gap behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Position, front of the pack. Weber is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 3.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps. Yellow flag. Lewis has stopped the car. His race is over. This is your final lap of the race. Weber behind. The gap behind us is 2.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:16.2. Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Joker increases their championship lead. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Roman Grosjean's my driver of the day. I don't think I've ever seen such a strong performance from him.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.